How is it going, everyone? And this is I guess, the return that a lot of people of you guys are waiting for. Obviously, things in Carolina didn't go so well, and I was doing the GM mode commentary, and I don't know. I just stopped. I wanted to stop doing it. It wasn't clicking as well as some of the other things I was doing at the time, more for me. So I decided to start a new GM mode commentary with a different team. Same thing, period length. We're going to set up the 20-minute regular season start date. Starting rushes on current. All this stuff is good. Rules 20 minutes. Offsides delayed. Icing on penalties. We'll set that normal. Post whistle goes authentic. Penalty time scaling normal. Fighting. All right, same stuff. Best of 7. All this stuff should be good. GM firing off. CPU trades on. Obviously, assistant. I don't want this on. Assistant coach edit lines. I want to say no. Waivers are on. Trade waiver revocation. All this stuff is good. BGM M link 5 years. All right, so I think we're ready to go. Now, the question is, what team do I use and what strategy am I going to go? Last time we started out with Carolina, and, they're not a bad team. They got a really good scout and whatnot. We could do Anaheim. I don't think a lot of people have used them. Washington, no. Vancouver, no. Toronto, no. Tampa Bay, no. St. Louis could be an option. San Jose, Pittsburgh, Phoenix. Pittsburgh would be kind of like the cheap way out to go. Philadelphia, Ottawa, the Rangers, the Islanders. Maybe the Islanders. They're good. They're a team that's up and coming that we could use. Nashville, same thing with Nashville. Minnesota. Actually, let's do the Islanders. They're an up and coming team. John Tavares is their top player. They have $19 million of cap available. So yeah, Bridgeport is our affiliate team. Let's use the New York Islanders. One team. I don't know how one or more teams is not salary compliant with the current rosters, which are the newest updated ones. Probably Pittsburgh and you cheating bastards. But yeah, computer will automatically fix the team. So let's that go. And so we're loading our first thing in BGM. We're gonna assess the situation, maybe for sign some free agents if there's any good ones in the thing. Because, let's say Pittsburgh drops a couple players, and because, their team, I don't know how they're under salary cap. Don't understand it. I'm not playing with the salary cap off. There it is, our Carolina GM. So let's do Islanders, so that way I don't mess it up. Islanders GM. So I want to upload one of these every other day, so that way you guys have them in the summertime. And if we finish this one in about a month, then we'll start another one, and then we'll finish that one before NHL 14 comes out. I'm kind of taking away to focus my channel solely, mostly on NHL stuff, and that's okay with me. I'm definitely going to continue to post the other stuff, but most of the stuff is going to be NHL from here on out. Just because you guys seem to like NHL the most, it gets me the most feedback and stuff like that. And, we want to be geared up and ready to go, firing on all cylinders when 14 comes out. So let's assess this situation here. So let's go and, actually, how would I do this? GM options. Let's look at free agents first. So let's see if there's anybody good in the free agency. Of course, okay, so Moore is the best guy. Paul Ranger, Colin White, Jason Arnott, Paul Mara, Damon Lankow, Mike Commodore. Remember when he had the weirdest hair possible in anything? Jason Blake is there. All right, so it doesn't look like there's anybody that fantastic in the free agency. Jonathan Teacher, remember when he put up like a 60-goal season and then just nothing happened with him? What the hell happened? It happens all the time. People put up a crazy season, Danny Heatley, for example, and then they just fall off the boat the next season. All right, so it doesn't really look like there is anybody that crazy because we can afford everybody. Let's look goalie-wise overall. Okay, Andrew Raycroft, yeah, no thanks. Cristobal Huey washed up. Dwayne Rollison, not signing him. We'll have to assess our situation. Ty Coughlin. Oh, God. Okay, so let's see if there's any good potentially players. Cal O'Reilly, how old is he? He's 25. He's 3.5 star potential. Any good goalie potentially? I definitely want to check this stuff. Maybe we can get a steal. Ramo, Alec Richards. Yeah, not really anybody that stands out and catching my eye. Let's look at the up-and-coming free agents. Maybe we can check that out. So Derek Roy, Nathan Horton, Jerome McGinley, Ryan Whitney, Rob McGuire, Daniel Alfredson, Ian White, Jordan Leopold, Valtteri Filppula, any goalies, Backstrom Smith, Corey Crawford, Evgeny Nabokov, Ray Emery, Tim Thomas. Okay, yeah, so all the regular stuff. Well, let's look at our team now. Where is the roster? There we go, roster moves. So, overall, John Tavares, the stud of our team, 88 overall. He's going to be our team centerpiece for the next 5 years, John Tavares, because I'm pretty sure, how old is he? Can I even look at that in here? Yeah, I can. So he's 22 years old. So yeah, he's going to be on our team. Mike Moulson, second overall. He's 20. He's like 26, so that's good. We have Lubnia Veznovsky, so he'll be pretty good for us. He's top 4. Mark Streit. We're probably gonna actually the contracts of Veznovsky is a little bit high. Mark Streit's also a little bit high. Andrew McDonald, Kyle Okposo, Grabner. Okay, so we have not too bad. Travis Hamonic, Josh Bailey played for the Windsor Spitfires. Thomas Hickey. Yeah, so we're not too bad looking at all this stuff. Let's look at potential-wise, see if we have any good potentially players. John Tavares. Oh, we have Griffin Reinhart, so let's bring him up for sure. And you don't need a rider. Don't really like him, so we might trade him away, but he could possibly be good. I think he's only like, how old is he? He is 20 years old. Reinhardt's 18. We know he's going to be a stud. Ryan Strome we have also, too. Okay. Is Reinhardt still in the CHL? Yeah, he is. So he can't come up until next year. Casey Sizaka, Calvin DeHaan. He's going to be a really good defensive prospect for us, so we'll definitely want to bring him up this year to let him come play in the NHL. Because basically what I'm going to be doing this year is throwing the season purposely, trying to get that number 1 draft pick, and then actually I kind of want to get the first 3 draft picks and get maybe Seth Jones, I think is this year's draft class. I'm going to check that out. Mark Canton. I've heard that name in the OHL somewhere before. Don't remember. So our team's not too bad. We have a little bit of we definitely have the prospects in Griffin Reinhart and Nino Niederreiter, Ryan Strome, Derek DeHaan, or Calvin DeHaan, sorry. And goaltenders, let's see, we have a goalie. We have Evgeny Nabokov and Tim Thomas. So yeah, we're pretty good goaltender-wise, and fucking we got to get the fucking rid of Rick DiPietro because no one wants him at all. He's got to go. Even though he's 8-1 overall, we might be able to trade him. He's better than our backup, Tim Thomas, but I don't want him on this team. No way in hell do I want him on this team. Let's look at our rookie goaltenders, see if there's anything special with them. Actually, this Andres Nilsson guy is pretty good potentially-wise, so he might be a good guy to go to. Okay, so yeah. So that's that. That's not looking too bad. So let's look at the scouting. I want to see what the draft class is of this year. So let's see potential-wise. Clint Windsor, okay. De Agostini, Furlan, De Silva, Patterson. Maybe no. Like I don't believe that the draft picks have already or the draft has already happened this year. Oh, yeah, that's right. These guys aren't in the OHL. Okay, and we're looking at goalies. So let's look at forwards. Okay, so Monahan. Okay, yeah. So let's check out QMJHL. Okay, and no, WHL. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, okay. Hunter Shinkaruk, really good prospect. Yeah, okay, so this is this year's draft class. So defenseman, obviously, Ryan Pouliot, Seth Jones. Yeah, so maybe, okay, so I know that Darnell Nurse should be really good. Jordan Subban has some really good potential that we could also put him on our team defensively. And let's look at the QMJHL. Yeah, I don't think there's anybody really great from this year's draft in the QMJHL. Let's look at the forwards. So Monahan, obviously. Mata might be a good pick too. Max Domi might be good. I think Mata is QMJHL also for forwards. Jonathan Drouin, Nathan McKinnon. Yeah, so these probably okay. Anthony Mata as well. He was drafted by Detroit. He's 18-year-old. I think he was tied for in the CHL for scoring this year. So if the NHL, if the guys in NHL did their scouting right, then we should be good. With their potential wise, because I know they're going to be good in real life. I don't know if they're going to be good in the game. So Hunter Shinkaruk's definitely one guy we're going to be looking at. Komchuk is going to be a guy that we're looking at for sure. Let's see. Monahan, maybe. And then obviously Jonathan Drouin, Nathan McKinnon, and Anthony Mata. And then I don't really know about these two guys. We're definitely going to be trying to get either Seth Jones or Darnell Nurse or Jordan Subban. One of the three guys I want to get, or Ryan Pouliot. So we have two guys in the WHL that we could possibly go after, two guys in the OHL, and I don't think anybody in the QMJHL. Yeah. So and then goaltender wise, I'm not sure. I don't think there's really any good goaltending prospects. Maybe this Satcher guy, or what's his name? The guy who plays for I can't remember, Faskel. This guy, Zachary Faskel. Yeah, he might be good to get to. I'm not really too concerned goalie wise. I'm pretty sure that we can get other guys that are better than that. Yeah, so we're gonna look at the prospects in here. Swiss leagues, nothing really. Finnish, obviously crazy. Scandinavian, crazy. Rest of the world, yeah. So definitely gonna be trying to get a good draft picks this year because we're gonna be able to do that. Okay, so can I not go back, or do I have to? Okay, so let's start our scouting. We'll do 1 month at a time. We're gonna start for forwards in the WHL. There we go. So forward in the WHL. There's where our scouting should be. Scouting Central. Obviously, these were Seth Jones, Nathan McKinnon, Adam Earn, Shea Theodore, Kirby Reichel. All these guys are going in the first round with their rank changes going up. Seth Jones and Nathan McKinnon, they're saying are the top 2 picks. But if I have anything to do with it, we'll be trying to get Nathan McKinnon, Jonathan Huberdeau. Or not Jonathan Huberdeau. Actually, I could eventually make a trade for him and bring him over here. I kind of want to do that, bring up a bunch of rookies and then build a couple defensive core guys. Jonathan Drouin is what I meant. So the league interest in Drouin is low. The league interest in Ryan Pouliot is low. So maybe if these guys stay the same, Dylan Work, he has none. So yeah, league interest in Seth Jones is none either. All right. All right, so we'll definitely see who we can get in the draft when that comes. That's what I'm looking forward for the first year because I know the rookies in this game are kind of good. So let's compensations. Your next 4 round of four picks. So those are the compensations for the restricted free agents. So the contract trade negotiations. Let's look at the trading block, see who wants to give away people. So then I can probably throw people on there for us as well. So let's see. So we have these 3 guys on the block, okay? They have their first round pick this year, and Chris Kreider. Daniel Alfredson's on the block. So, I mean, if we were going for the Stanley Cup this year, that he would be a great pickup, but we're obviously not going to do that. Shane Doan's on the block, also a good pickup. Jerome Iginla, UC Jokinen. Okay, so Pittsburgh has all the players. They have Iginla on the block. They have Jokinen, and they have Chris Kunitz on the block. All these guys, a lot older in age, not interested in either of them, or any of them, so... Yeah, so we're not going to go with anyone. San Jose, St. Louis, Martinez, St. Louis on the block for them. Toronto has all their picks on the block. Tom Poti, surprisingly. Saku Koivu, that was thought out. Nicholas Steinberg, he's on the block. Calgary has their picks. Chicago, not pick isn't that great. Milan Hayduk for Colorado. Columbus has Vinny Prospel. Dallas is Ray Whitney. I've got get them confused the entire time. Joakim Anderson is on the block. The first round pick, Nicholas Happy Bulin, Ed Jovanovski, Philip Kuba, and Scott Clemenson. Okay. Dwight King, Jeff Delorier, Gabriel Dumont, Hal Gill, Patrick Elias, Steve Sullivan, and Bryce Salvador all on the block. They're all the older guys are on the block for the team. I think we should update our block because I'm not really too concerned about these guys. So let's put okay, so who do I know I want to get rid of? I know I want to get rid of Grabner is a good guy to have on the team. He's 24 years old for right now. Hamonic is also kind of good to have on the team. I think he gets better. Andy McDonald, Matt Molson, no. Nabokov, no. Nino Niederreiter, no. We got a lot of guys to go through. John Tavares, if I threw him up, I'd be getting offers all day. Okay, Wisniewski on the block because he's old as shit. I want to also get who's this Bouillon guy? I don't want him either. Okay, he was on the block to begin with. And Any other old guys? I'm going to throw DiPietro on the block, too, see if I get any bites for him, but I highly doubt it. But I want teams to know that I'm okay with getting rid of him. I just got to find him. So I think it's alphabetical order for last name. Yeah. So Rick DiPietro. There it is. So there's my trade block. That's what we look like. Yeah, so maybe we'll get some. So what we want is we want them age maximum maybe at 30 is pretty good. Potential accuracy high. Okay, salary, I'm good with that. All that stuff is good. We also want a top 4D man, and I want draft picks. Can I say that I want draft picks? I don't think I can say I want draft picks. No, I can't. So maybe a pending unrestricted free agent. I don't know. Whatever. We'll then do goaltender, 17 to 50. No, thank you. Who the hell plays till they're 50? Okay, so let's see. 17 to 30, of course. We want a. I don't want an elite goalie. I want maybe a backup goalie. All this stuff is good. I don't really care about the overalls and stuff. Okay, that's good. Surplus, we obviously have. Okay, so here's where the picks. So I want the first, second, and third, and a current. I don't want a fourth plus, but I want. Okay, so there we go. So first, second, and third from this round. First, second, and third from the next round. I have a surplus, a fourth plus picks, and a surplus. Okay, there we go. Yes. Sounds good to me. Our trade block looks good, so let's commit the changes to that. So potentially we could trade players after this, which would be kind of cool to do, and maybe bring in some of the young guys. Let's look at our lineup, and let's see about moving people around. So let's edit the lines, and we'll see what we can do. So John Tavares, Matt Mollison, Michael Grabner is the first line. Nielsen, Kyle Okposo, and Brennan Boyes, McDonald, Bailey, and Martin. Okay, so it's not too bad. Tavares is obviously going to be that first-line centerman that we need because I want to get him up to the 90 overall that I think he potentially goes up to, but I'm not sure. Mike Streit, Wisnowski, Hamonic, McDonald, Hickey, and Karkner. Okay, and our goaltender is obviously Evgeny Nabokov. So let's see. I want to maybe do some roster moves and bring up the guys that are in the AHL that have a really high potential, or the guys that are in the system that I can bring up. So I don't think I can bring up Griffin Reinhart. Yeah, wait. I don't think I can bring him up to begin with, even though he's a defenseman. So let's see. Yes, Travis Hamonic has some potential. Let's see. So if we go defenseman, which is like this, we'll go like this, and potentially defenseman. This Straight guy, Brian Straight, really doesn't have that good potential. So I'm gonna drop you. You're gonna go down to the minors, and I don't think I can bring up Griffin Reinhart. Actually, I can bring him up. Okay, so Griffin Reinhart's on the team. I don't know if he has to go back for the beginning of the season, but really high potential. I want to bring up Calvin DeHaan too. So Matt Karkner is going down. So bring up Calvin DeHaan. So there we go. Wisnowski and Mark Streit obviously have reached their potential. They're not getting any better. There we go. That's all good. And okay, so let's see, like, forward wise, do we have any good right wing prospects? These guys are 3.5 stars. Yeah, they're nothing special. Okay, Nino Niederreiter, we'll bring you up to the majors. I guess you're getting the call up. It's 2.5 stars. Bouillon, get the hell down there. We'll bring up Niederreiter. He's 4 stars. He's definitely gonna get better. Ryan Strome, Cizikas, Brock Nielsen. Okay, so Ryan Strome has to come up. We're gonna drop Keith Aucoin and bring Strome up. Okay, so there we go. John Tavares, Ryan Strome, Josh Bailey. And maybe we'll drop Marty Reisner and bring up Nielsen. There we go. Looks good. Forwards. Okay. Goaltender. I don't think I have any like good prospecting goalies. Yeah, actually I do. This Andras Nelson. It's kind of good. Tim Thomas, huge fucking contract. So let's bring up Nelson. I can't. This is kind of whatever. We'll keep the goalies the same they are now. And then these are going to be all of our rookie skaters. So Calvin DeHaan, Thomas Hickey, Brock Nelson, Griffin Reinhart, Ryan Strome. So that's what we're going to be looking at that wise. So I want, I kind of want to keep Tavares out there. So let's, Calvin DeHaan, I want him dressed. Nielsen, I want dressed. Nino Niederreiter, I want dressed. Griffin Reinhart, I want dressed. Strome, I want dressed. Don't know who that guy is. So let's put Griffin Reinhart on our defensive pairing 1. So I'm going to put straight down there, move Reinhart to here. And he's going to play with Calvin DeHaan as our first line. Okay, so there we go. And Calvin DeHaan. There's our first line defensive pairing. Travis Hamonic and McDonald. And I think Hickey is also a rookie, so there we go. And McDonald and Straight will play there. Actually, we'll put Wisniewski here just for that backup thing. Actually, no, fuck that. I don't want him. I don't want to win this year, basically. So we'll keep that the same way. Offense: Matt Moulson, John Tavares. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, so let's fill in that center. Okay, so where do I want to put who? This is the decision now. So Griffin Reinhart's in. Ryan Strome needs to go up. I want to put him as a first liner, but then I also don't want John Tavares to get any worse. So Ryan Strome is going to be our second line centerman. I don't think I called up any of the like right wings or anything like that, but we'll see. Nelson, I don't think I called him up. Nielsen, I don't think was called up. Straight, Strome, Tavares, Ulson, Wisniewski gets the scratch. Actually, let me see. How do I roster moves? Can I go back here? Okay, so let me see what my rookie skaters are. So, okay, so yeah. Okay, so this Brock Nelson, 73 overall. Thomas Hickey, Calvin DeHaan. All these guys need to be in. So, okay, Deke is hosting a OTP right now, so I'm going to probably get into that after I finish around these roster moves. So Strome is 67 overall, Griffin Reinhart 60, so these guys are in. Brock Nelson is also a centerman that I want to throw up on one of the forward lines. Thomas Hickey. Actually, you know what? I'm going to let you guys decide where you guys want them to be. Best lines is just going to be what we're going to be looking at. So Tavares, Bailey, Nelson, Wolfstrom. And this is what we're looking at right now. Obviously, Calvin DeHaan and Griffin Reinhart are going to be our first line defensive pairing. Goaltender, this is our situation. So, yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now. The Islanders GM mode commentary is officially started. Expect another one of these videos. This one's going to go up tomorrow, or today, which you guys are watching it. So it's tomorrow for me because I'm recording it on the 3rd. So this is going to go up the 4th, and expect another one on the 6th. And then I think I might upload one the 7th, 8th, and 9th in a row. If this gets enough feedback, if it gets enough views on it, I might just do this daily and bring you guys daily GM mode commentary because I think that'd be kind of cool. But it's all up to you guys. Just let me know what you guys want to do. Let me know what you guys want to see. And yeah, so we're starting this now with the New York Islanders. Hopefully things go good this season and we can throw it the first season, create a crazy team in the second season. And then if that team gets up to potentially wide in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, win the Cup in those 3 years. So that's the plan. Win the Cup later on, rebuilding right away. Tell me who I should trade away. Obviously, I want to trade away the older guys that have a huge salary cap, but it's up to you guys on what I want to do. So let me know in the comment section what you guys want to see here in the Islanders. And until next time, guys, take it easy.